And welcome back to Square Off. We're continuing our debate with the two candidates for Maricopa County Attorney, Republican Rachel Mitchell and Democrat Julie Gunnigle. The winner of this special election will fill the remaining 2 years of Allister Adel's 4-year term and take office after the November election. A specific question for you, Rachel Mitchell. It involves the election itself. If you are elected to office after your appointment, will you stand up for the county board if the election results are challenged by your fellow Republicans?
I am the board's attorney. The county attorney represents the board, and so I will represent them. We've had an outstanding working relationship thus far. We all recognize that we want fair elections, and we want them to be secured, and we're working together to do that.
And this is a yes or no question. Did Joe Biden, Democrat Joe Biden, win the Maricopa County vote in 2020?
Yes.
Fair and square. The answer?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's move on to the final question I'd like to ask. It's a question you can each ask each other. Julie Gunnigle, what hasn't Rachel Mitchell answered to your satisfaction in the course of this debate or the campaign?
Well, as an Arizona woman, I still want to know when it will be in the interest of justice ever to prosecute a pregnant rape victim or her doctor for receiving an abortion.
So my question then back to you would be, is there ever anything off limits for you? If you get the county attorney position, you're going to raise your hand and take an oath to uphold the law. We are not the lawmakers. We are not the governor. We are there to enforce it. And you have already prejudged an entire segment of cases and said, I'm not going to do it, sight unseen. That's not appropriate, and it's frankly not ethical.
I'd like you to respond to that. Then I'm going to ask you to respond to Julie.
Prosecutorial discretion is the law, Bram. It is the law that every case that the county attorney brings needs to be in the interest of justice. When we talk about diversion programs, what we are talking about is using prosecutorial discretion to provide treatment rather than incarceration. And when we talk about prosecutorial discretion, to not get involved in someone's personal and private lives and turn the county attorney's office into the abortion police and prosecutors, what we are actually doing is following the law, because the law says it needs to be in the interest of justice always.
And your response to Julie's original question about...
Once again, she doesn't understand the role of the office. This is not the police and prosecutors. I have to receive a submittal from the police, and I'm going to look at every submittal. We get close to 40,000 cases a year to look at. I exercise discretion.